The anniversary patch is here. Let's go ahead and take a look at everything because there is quite a lot of things happening. The side episode that we saw during the anniversary, Paradise Lost, is going over Kayron's past before he became an acolyte when he was Kyne, and he encounters Lizette, a fragment of the goddess, and also Paulus, who just arrived on Orbis. And then, so the interesting here is actually, there's a Lizette imprint in here. From what I can see, maybe they have all her imprints in the story instead, or it's like RNL, because RNL gave us one extra imprint for some reason. Maybe just in case people want dupes. Anyways, moving down, we have Lizette here. We already saw her kit, but she's basically just... She has divinity effects. She gives them to... she starts with them on herself, and if somebody dies, she'll turn them into a fragment of life. The fragment of life, they didn't show the stats here, but the fragment of life can, like, CR push people and stuff. But then after the second turn, or on the second turn, they'll, come back to a regular unit. And then she also has time reversal on her S3, really, really OP. So she should be super, super strong. And then we have the Elise trying her out. So a new artifact, this is like, I guess, our anniversary artifact, Land of Lingering Light. It's just a friendship artifact. This is like really, really good because with friendship being directly convertible to leafs now, this doubling your friendship, especially with the friendship changes, it's just good. Like, you get way more leaves out of this. The new Moon Luna bunny skin, skin looks pretty decent. I think it's going to be available as a login reward. I guess they say it here. There's like a separate post for this too, but there's a login reward for it. Then we have the Call of Chaos mode. It's going to be replacing Draft Arena. Pretty much, it's basically just a 3v3 thing where you can see the little Sentinel in the back. You can also see the little Straze skin. We'll see when that becomes available. There's like a lot of stuff here that we're going to skip over. So the only thing that I'm not sure is how the hero registration works, because it says there's 25 designated season heroes available for use. I'm not sure if they're just saying you can replace the season heroes, like the support builds, with your own builds, or if you can like just replace the unit entirely. It'd be kind of interesting if you were limited to the same hero pool, but we'll see. We'll see like how it goes and when it comes out. And then the hero selection is kind of like speed mode. You just go like 1, 2, 3. You pick your 3 units. You don't really get to see what the other person picks, and you have 2 refreshes. So this is like a nice and quick RTA game mode. And then the Sentinel, like the turret, is forced into the back. Sentinel, the goal is to destroy the other team's Sentinel. The Sentinel can basically only take damage, and there's some sort of like gauge with it, which is basically just like fighting the enemy heroes and stuff. You also have like a bunch of fates and stuff that appear. It's something that'll like make a lot more sense once it actually comes out. Kind of one other interesting thing is that if you last long enough, your heroes just revive. So you do have to actually like kill the Sentinel. You can't just like wipe out the team and then start like beating on the Sentinel. It's not like an insta win if you just wipe out the enemy team. And then we have a bunch of rewards for the challenge, like actual RTA rewards for once. They're like Gamba chests, I guess, that you get as you win your way up. You also get Crystals of Purification every time you finish a battle that you can exchange in the supply shop. I don't know what this is saying. 1 remaining essence, whatever. So the rewards for this is you get mana control catalyst selection chests, depending on how high you place. Mana controls were actually kind of like getting a billion of them. We also get a nice little profile badge, I guess. And that's pretty much it. So this is like actual like RTA rewards, and be testing the waters for or I guess PvP rewards, maybe testing the waters for like an RTA actual like reward system people have been asking for. But they do mention that this is like replacing Draft Arena for now. And then seasonal battle, content update, garbage, strategic archive, again, for all the constellations, this is going to be the last one before the season rotates, then expedition, which will be nice because you can get expedition posters during the upcoming content, like the anniversary patch, pretty much. Hopefully they make this thing permanent eventually. This is just complete garbage, especially because it's replacing Hall of Trials, so we're not getting any ML5 currency this patch, so we're slightly behind on that currency again. and we also have to do the garbage again. Astron Pass, nobody cares. So let's just go down. Draw, or Master of the Nightmare. Pretty niche artifact, only really usable on Tori right now, and Tori is struggling quite a bit. Coin shop, item list rotation. Chenille, Lilius, Ken. Lilius, not really relevant. Ken, nice to make up for PPE. Chenille can imprint himself. ML5's Piflon is pretty solid. Faithless Litica is whatever. Astromancer Elena is useless. Maybe Astromancer Elena gets buffed. Powder of Knowledge. Garbage, 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 garbage. And then the Mystic Summon, we know it's Lizette. Other improvements here, so there's like the whole background battling thing that they mentioned, or you can do it like offline battling now, pretty much. The one thing that I was really interested in is the progress time. So the minimum progress time for each run is going to be 20 seconds, because they said that it's going to just like track your fastest clear record. I really, really don't like this, because there's just no point building PvE teams anymore. Like, it doesn't matter. You can just run literally whatever you want. So, with that in mind, you should probably just do 4 friendship farming slots now. Like, I guess you get, like, more friendship farm slots, but there's just no point team building anymore, which is kind of lame to me, but whatever. You said how many leaves you want to use, and you can use up to 100 leaves. So determined by the generation of your equipped battle pet. So that's fun. And then there's also, like, you get auto arrange, which I think, like, the auto arrange looks like simple sorting, and simple sorting is known to be complete garbage. So I will not be using that. And the closest thing I can do to turning it off is just setting it to the minimum, like, thing, I guess. Profile card gifting, we also saw this all in the anniversary. You can gift them only to friends. It's 200 Skystones to, where is it? 200 Skystones. You can gift it 3 times, so whatever profile cards you make for BM, you have to, like, make again. And probably make, like, a few, and then send them. So any requirements to get the badges, you can't gift anything that has, like, a requirement to get the badge. An existing profile card has been copied, so you would have to basically build another one from scratch if you want to gift it. And then something to gift the profile card that has exceeded its giftable limit, of course, cannot be gifted either. We have 10 profile slots now. There's also the chat emotes on the profiles, shortcuts for PC client, a few more backgrounds, I guess. And then they also mentioned you can, like, give the coordinates for certain, like, where you have stuff placed now, which is going to be really, really nice for guides. So we have Ogre's Armory. I just had a thing going over, like, who gets to use, who can use the sets. They're all pretty niche sets. The, like, most notable one is going to be Warfare, because it has 3 users, compared to Riposte and Reversal, who have a single user. And then Pursuit has a pretty wide range of users. That's, like, the only, like, real set in there. So for now, it's pretty mediocre, and it'll probably stay a mediocre hunt until, like, a lot more sets rotate in. Even, like, the current breach sets, like, Weakening is a really, really niche set, and then Fervor is also a pretty niche set. It's, like, usage is a little bit more general than some of these other ones, but it's really, really niche still, so this is a pretty mediocre hunt. And then there's some packs here. Other stuff. Newbie Air exclusive Mystic Summon pool has been updated. I think the next character is Diane? I think it's ML Diane. So, pretty decent one to have added. And stages where support heroes. Why? Okay. Well, whatever, man. I don't know what they do with that game mode, but I'm not gonna like it. And then this is getting fixed. Is nice. The pets. Some people had their pets locked in there. This is finally a thing. And then we get 2 leaves. Okay, let's look at some of the other stuff, because there's, like, a lot of other stuff here. Infinity event notice. Login. Oh, this is the 1,260 Covenant Summon event. You also get, like, a little belch thing. This is the little dude from CZN. He's just kind of chilling there. And then you get a bunch of stuff from the exchange. Like here, realistically, like let's get the artifact, Mana Stone, and Chronicle bookmarks. And then I'm getting the charms, and I'm dumping in the leaves. We are skipping the Molagoras, and I might skip the Hero Summon ticket too, honestly. It's also some, like, net rewards for everybody. Mola, Equipment Charm, Artifact Charm, and then an 8th Anniversary Festival illustration. New Moon Luna Bunny gift event. It's just, you get the skin plus the sticker for logging in at any point during the next 3 months, roughly, 3.5. 8th Anniversary Shining Moments event. We have... Oh, this is the thing they mentioned where you can see, like, things from, like, you know, the past and whatnot. You just get it from using stuff. I expect this to not be that hard to complete, because probably everybody should see the full timeline. It's 800 today, actually. This is, like, pretty trivial, assuming you're spending your cores every day, which I think is fine because we have a buffet right now anyways, so... And then the equipment enhancements for event. This is the stupid charm rebate that doesn't actually do anything to fix the charm issue because you just spent like thousands of leaves farming and enhancing all of your gear, and now you get to actually get like a rebate on it now that you have no leaves and no charms. So fantastic. So a buff event lasting 4 days. Okay, I thought this was gonna last longer, but whatever, we have 4 days to spend our energy, I guess. Hopefully we get more buff events throughout the event so that we can do this thing. Like, hopefully these points also, like, stack. So, like, keeps on going up and stuff. I don't know. You get points from doing arena. Okay, if you can get points from doing arena, then it's fine. Because right now, the way, like, a lot of these web events work just does not work well because you want to like save your spectral cores and stuff. Anyways, let's keep on going forward. Short buff event. Coupon packs. So we have a new spending event. I guess Cosmoniums are just like fully whale locked now. Very nice. And yeah, because we haven't gotten like any we gotten like 2 free-to-play Cosmoniums, and this is like the 5th or 6th pay-to-play one. So I guess this is just where Cosmoniums are going to be now. And the packs, we'll deal with that later, like when it actually comes out. Okay, Master of Nightmare, nobody cares. You also have a little Lizette background thing. Probably costs like 1,000 Skystones, maybe a bit more. 3 leaves, some gifts. And I think that's everything. Yep, that is everything for the patch. Pretty big anniversary patch. Relatively middling anniversary overall to me, but we are also a little bit spoiled because we actually get content on our anniversary. I will see you guys for actual anniversary content soon.